So if you don't remember, back during the trade deadline, a big name free or big name trade asset was Brandon Ingram, who was traded from the New Orleans Pelicans to the Toronto Raptors. Well, he still hasn't played a game because of injury as a Toronto Raptor, but he has been in Toronto. And I'm just going to say this was the most underrated move of the NBA trade deadline. We're talking about a guy who, on the Pelicans, used to be seen as their number one guy because he showed up when Zion didn't. But during this half season, he just wasn't really there. I mean, he's usually compared to a poor man's Kevin Durant, but he can't play defense. And what's ironic is that Kevin Durant could play better defense and offense. He's a straight up homeless man's Kevin Durant. And honestly, I've seen pictures of him on thumbnails where he does look homeless, which is kind of weird. But besides that, Brandon Ingram was traded to the Raptors for not that much. I mean, it was Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk, and a few other assets. For the Raptors, I love this trade, and I think it's one of the most underrated moves of this year. So we're gonna break down why I think that. So my first reasoning is his just overall fit on this team. I mean, you put him next to R.J. Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Jacoby Walter, all wings on this team. And you might think there is too many wings on this team, but if you really look at it from a different perspective, you can see how it got actually fits well. You have great defenders on this team like Emmanuel Quickly, who can run the perimeter. You got Scotty Barnes. You just got dogs that Toronto is just built around this team. And Toronto's just a team of dogs, but they don't really have that alpha scorer on their team yet. Kind of sounds like Houston, except Brandon Ingram's not obviously as good as Kevin Durant. I mean, now that KD's old, you can make an argument, but still. But Brandon Ingram on this team, with his shooting and finishing, and just overall leadership and veterans leadership, mentorship, I think he'd be great next to Scotty Barnes. Now, RJ Barrett's a different story. I think RJ Barrett should be traded to a new team. I don't really like his fit on this team. I mean, Brandon Ingram is definitely better than RJ Barrett. I think Scotty Barnes fits on this team, but if they do trade for Giannis, I would love this move even more. If they traded RJ Barrett, I mean, Scotty Barnes maybe, but if they get another player for RJ Barrett or just more dogs on this team next to Brandon Ingram, I just think it's a great fit. Next up, I think people are just first to forget or just close to forget that Brandon Ingram is still an amazing player. I mean, he hasn't been an all-star in a little bit, but he still has been an all-star caliber player for years. And he just hasn't really been on the best team. I know the Pelicans were good, but they've been dealing with too many injuries over the last couple of years. Some with Brandon Ingram also. I think the Toronto Raptors are a better team for this, though. As though I don't love their head coach situation, I do think the Toronto Raptors are building something very unique. I mean, they just drafted Colin Boyles ninth overall, which I do think most people mistakenly made his reaction as bad, but maybe he was just saying that stuff to because how like happy he was to get drafted to Toronto. Maybe I don't know. Tell me what you think, Raptors fans. But I really love his fit on this team, and I just think that people forget how good he was. He was an all-star. He was most improved just a few years ago. He's been a number one option on multiple teams, or really just the Pelicans. Never really was on the Lakers, but he's been a number one option for some years when Zion Williamson was out. And he's been great in that role most of the time. And if he can be great in the role on Toronto Raptors in a new place that actually values him, because Pelicans didn't really value him anymore because they just extended Trey Murphy with a big contract. They didn't want to have a max all-star off the bench in his prime. Next reasoning is my third and final reason is that they really didn't give up too many pieces for this. They gave up Bruce Brown, who was already on not that good of a contract. Kelly Olynyk, who I think on this day currently, he's one of the most overrated players in the league. And then they basically gave up nothing else for Brandon Ingram, who, as I was saying, is an all-star that people shouldn't forget. It was just basically a salary dump and a few picks. And I think for the Raptors, who really didn't give up really any of their main pieces, I mean, they still have Poto. They still have most of their young guys, Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett. This is still an amazing team. And they pretty much just got Brandon Ingram for practically free. Now, at the first time I saw this move, I was like, what are the Raptors doing? They should try to go get a top pick. But honestly, now that I've had some time to overlook it, had some time to think about it, I think it's a great move. So that is all. Just a quick video. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading that much more consistently recently. I've been doing a lot of stuff in and out of school, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Comment down below, what do you guys think of this Brandon Ingram trade? What are the Raptors doing? What do you guys think the Raptors are? What do you think? How good they'll be this upcoming year? Think they'll be a play-in team, playoff, miss the playoffs, bottom 5 seed. But thanks for watching all the way through to this moment. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. I would so much appreciate it. We are on our road to 100 subs. We are 1/4 of the way there, 25 subs, 25% of the way there. So if you could subscribe right now and help us towards our goal of 100 subs before the end of the year. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you.